number 2. We're going to be on board with Icy from eUnited as it stands. Team EnVyUs 1-0 up here in this best-of-3 winners bracket semi-final. They look to try and find themselves that matchup tomorrow morning against Optic Gaming.
All right, here we go. We're going to be on map number 2, Reclaim. Going to come down here to a good fight here on B. You see franchises try to pepper up that elbow there of Icy, and that's going to allow him to get enough damage on him, able to push forward there and pick up that kill. Team EnVyUs controlling that B point, and they're staying aggressive here. They're trying to make sure they push every member of eUnited back into that spawn.
And what was interesting at the very, very beginning of the circuit, when you saw EnVyUs on this map specifically, they kind of had pacing issues, right? They would almost be a little too passive. Then you kind of go over to London, they were somewhat too aggressive. You know, recently watching them, they seem to have kind of fixed a lot of those pacing issues that they had at the beginning of the game. And now they just seem to know exactly when to be aggressive. You know, how many kills did they need before they had that license to immediately rush that United home hill.
So Excels is down. They're going to go clean up that kill. Team EnVyUs is working his 2-cap right now. Demo on his lower half of the map. Woo! Get turned on by Praise right there.
Praise is on another level right now.
Oh, he's so confident against these guys. So confident against them. Like I said.
Why is that? Is there a backstory potentially?
No, just when you play a certain group of players so many times and you win against them, like you always going to feel like you have a certain confidence, a certain edge against them, so to speak.
Not afraid to just go straight to disrespecting them. That's for sure. BNT still locked in by Envy. And now they have themselves a 132 to 95 point lead for their early efforts. However, you've seen United go for a bit of a setup here towards a B push. The smoke's come through. Looking at Excel's POV to lead that charge. Fran and the rest of the boys just putting down such good cover fire. It's just like laser beams locking into eUnited. Nothing they can do. It's so difficult to try and push into that.
And both of them guys are firing together. You know, they're not cross-firing. They're letting Solars worry about this guy in the corner, and they're just worried about the other ones. But you see you got 4 members pushing in here. eUnited brought the whole team in, and even with the whole team, they need to finish this one up. I think Toy is going to stay committed in here to this fight. Actually, he ran off.
I mean, they only need 1 hill to win this. Recognizes he can just defend that home hill. Now he actually goes for
the newest character drop today. El Luchador Toy Soldier out there.
It's beautiful, man. It is beautiful. I love that new character skin. It is amazing. And meanwhile, Envy, as we said, just playing off that 1 hill. That's all they need to win this one. However, in comes United. Hopefully they haven't played too slow and too careful. The kills get cleaned up. On with that, Envy go 1-0 up here in map number 2.
Well, there we go. Team EnVyUs looking to continue their streak here. And they're going up 1-0 here now, coming down to the weapon placement. Going to see how eUnited wants to set this map up. They have plenty of options, plenty of blocks. They got different routes to take. We'll see. We'll try to piece it all together here. They may even just opt to use their block right away and make sure weapons get placed everywhere else on the map.
Of course, this was the map United famously went to that round 13 against Optic Gaming. Down 6-4, was able to come back and take the win. Their weapon placements throughout that series as a whole were pretty spot on. This time, though, it looks as if maybe they go for that block on mana to start things off.
That's good.
Is that because they're worried about losing that fight to EnVyUs consistently?
I don't know if it's about worried about losing a fight to EnVyUs consistently, though, but if they do lose it, they don't want to gift them with any weapons there.
Okay, well, that's going to be the pick. It is that block up top. Of course, Envy winning that first round. And, of course, the first map of the series, looking to progress through to the winners bracket final. There's a look at our breakout as well. Anything different there, guy? Doesn't look like it business as usual for this
one. Definitely business as usual. We're going to have 4 guys pretty much focused on the top half of this map, and they're going to leave their 1 player back that flex pair and make sure they cap up that home hill.
Brian again with that just amazing cover of fire. Really makes it so difficult for eUnited to spring through, and Brian now puts himself in a great position. Just peek over that window, spots Soto, but I believe eUnited, they have more numbers. The kills are going to come in for Demo. Finds 1, Demo finds 2. That's going to be Fran. Looks for 3, but Praise there to put a stop to that. He should find the second as well. Meanwhile, Dispenser shots in from distance. Has Praise pretty weak, and Praise just respecting that. Playing very slow, but look at the angles Praise has.
Yeah, the accuracy down low, bottom half of the map. Trying to be annoying to Excels, but Excels was still able to pick up the kill on Toy Soldier. You just see how red he was down there. He was about 35%. And now he looked to, you know, kind of eye down that home hill, see if it was an available option since the majority of EnVyUs players was up top on B. But he got caught in a 1v2. And you see how Team EnVyUs there keep their distance. They don't give him any free shots there.
EnVy recognizing they're losing B. I believe it was France bringing into life over towards C. We'll see if he's going to be able to either flank over towards B or put pressure on the home hill. It's going to be the pressure on the home hill. C being taken away from eUnited. B hill hasn't been capped either here. So if eUnited misplay, this could be a trip cap for Team EnVyUs. The C hill still neutral. Fran has a big 1v1 to potentially win if he turns around. But as it stands, eUnited not getting any points. EnVyUs, they're building themselves a lead.
Yes, they are here. Team EnVyUs. This almost looks like it's way too easy for them. You know?
Yeah.
You got 4 members down here of eUnited. EnVyUs is just looking. They're just pushing for that C hill, looking for anybody else who's alive here. Franchise is actually looking to go through that spawn and be annoying. The last member there was Excels. I'm surprised we didn't see nobody go straight for that C hill. I guess Fran realized he didn't have enough help, but he put himself in an annoying position.
He did. And just bought his teammates time, doing the important thing. Toy, and they clean that kill up. Now they collapse on the C hill. However, Dispenser and a couple of other players there for eUnited, they're flooding over towards B. They need to be quick, though, because the C hill is being capped. He should be able to touch down on that B hill very, very quickly. There's 3 players over there. It's going to be Demo and Icy. So with Dispenser, so 3 players from eUnited overextending towards that B hill, recognizing that the pressure was going to come through on their home hill. But now, you know, they have to make the play here because that means they're running away with this round.
So Team EnVyUs looking to be able to push up into this hill, you know, and at the same time is they don't even really have to play for B, you know? They don't.
Just hold at this point, just hold 1 hill, right? That's all you need to do.
Yeah.
C's being taken away from them, but that's no big deal.
They just try to
don't lose A, and you basically win this round. You could overextend towards C if you really wanted to, just try and secure that win. It looks as if Ribs is going to try and chase down Excels. This is a big 1v1. Ribs can't afford to lose this one.
Nah, yeah, he really couldn't afford to lose that one. But him and his teammate split, and his other teammate went to C while he went to A. And they're going to get some help there on the home hills. Big fights here. Solars need to finish off that kill right there. Oh, he gets the 3rd as well.
With that one, nicely played. EnVyUs now 2-0 up. How did eUnited respond to this?
They gotta shoot. They gotta shoot straight.
That helps.
Yeah, they woke up too early for this match. They gotta shoot straight. You know, I forgot who that is with 1 kill though. But even on top, even if they land a few of these shots here and actually come out winning some of these fights, their transitions need to be on point as well. I just feel like Team EnVyUs is just on
another level.
They're just on, yeah, exactly. Like they just, you know, on the same page on all cylinders here.
Like this potential pick here from eUnited, the Embar, as we kind of talked about earlier on, actually loves playing with it. Praises himself pretty high. Puts himself as the best player in the world with that weapon. So hopefully we get to see him get his hands on it.
Yeah, I think that's going to be mainly an Excel's weapon there.
You think Excel's dropping that for himself?
Oh, 100%.
You think Icy's going to give up the Embar?
I don't think it's about him getting up the Embar. I think it's just positioning on map.
Position on the map?
Yeah, Excel plays that kind of wide down there and kind of protects his home hill, and he OEs whenever he needs to.
Have a look. You can see both players are going to be making their way down there. And there's Excel and Icy. Maybe Icy just giving that support, but EnVy, they have the numbers. And Praise is just going to pick it up and say, well, you ain't pushing me through the smoke. And they also managed to get a body shot. And, well, Icy goes down. So does Excel's.
Oh, and Toy gets that kill there in 3-cap position. Oh, but Demo. Oh, Solars gets a double of his own here. And this is it. This could be a domination. I see it.
4 players dead. I see the 1 player coming off spawn. Is he going to be able to get to the A hill in time? Nope, not going to happen. EnVyUs, perfectly executed round.
Yeah, great double by Toy, great double by Solars there. They had a player up top win that 1v1 fight, and it just
Toy
worked
just let
out
him know
very
the
well.
rifle as well, by the way.
Did he?
Yeah. That little laugh. Yep, Toy getting very loud, which is what you want to see. Sniper rifle now from eUnited, really?
No shot. That's not a real placement. I don't see that happening.
Time's ticking, guy. No.
Boltok? I can see that happening. Boltok will be just annoying enough, putting some damage in on these guys close quarters in barn. And that way they don't have to put like a full support weapon down, something that can really be abused like Retro Lancers and Marxus.
Are you surprised you haven't seen the likes of Insins yet?
With this type of squad, no. Insins is more of a foreign thing. Being very honest, it really depends on the player. and because some teams like a lot of commotion like that. You know? These teams right here are very methodical. You know, they have clear-cut strategies, clear-cut game plans, and they don't like too much of that chaos, you know?
Maybe now pushing through, looking again to control that bottom side. The kill coming in early there as Demo goes down. That's going to be Solos that's cleaned up. And once again, you expect to see that Embar taken. It's going to be Toy this time, who grabs it and immediately hits the headshot on Excels. Frank leads up Dispenser. And this start for Envy is just impeccable as Toy looking to be careful. Don't shoot your teammate, Toy. Pull out the shotgun. It's just easier for you, Toy. It's just easy.
Yeah, that gun has collateral. He should just shot through his teammate and got the kill.
Doink. Oh, it would have been good, but it doesn't matter. He goes down anyway. Toy should put himself in a great angle to at least get some body shots. Trip cap domination comes through. How do you... What do you do? I mean, I know you said you got to hit your shots. That isn't working. Is there anything else you can do right now for eUnited? Because, quite frankly, you're being outplayed on that opening break.
Well, if they're religious, they need to pray.
Are there any of them praying right now? I don't see any prayers.
I don't see none at all.
No.
I don't see none at all.
No prayers. Well, there's probably some prayers in the chat.
Some Bible thumps.
Well, we'll have a look at our weapon placement.
Soon.
Hopefully.
Maybe.
Toy's just laughing, dude. Toy's having a field day right now.
Like EnVyUs is too confident against eUnited. They really are. Like I said, when you play, they've played all these players. They've teamed with one of them, okay? So they know his true intentions, all right? They know what he's really made of. And they've played against all of them in previous tournaments over the last few genres of Gears of War. So they don't see them as a threat, you know? Until eUnited actually beats them, I don't think Team EnVyUs has enough respect for them.
Fair enough.
So to speak.
Instants were dropped by eUnited on that top side of the map. We'll see how much of a factor that's actually going to be. As if maybe someone from eUnited was trying to sneak over towards that Embar, get early control of it. Dispenser finds himself a nice headshot there on Praise. He was currently sitting at 1 kill. That's going to be his second of the game so far. Soto now looking to try and break it towards that B hill. Icy, he has himself the Embar. We'll see if he's going to be able to find any headshots. Obviously, Toy Soldier was pretty useful with it last round. Can Icy respond in tune?
And so here we go here. You know, so the B hill in full capture right here of Team EnVyUs. We saw the overextension by eUnited here. Solars goes down. I'm about to say, what chunked him? That was Icy across map with this Embar. And so he's looking to go off with it. Any power weapon Icy can get his hands on.
He loves it, man.
Yeah, he really does.
He's so good. So good. He finds the second, looking for another one. And the trip cap domination coming through as well from eUnited. A very well-structured attack, but unfortunately for them, the C-Hill was broken. But it doesn't matter, immediately taken back. And, I mean, that's what Icy can do with the Embar, right?
It really is.
A lot of players fire a couple shots, maybe hit a couple buddies, but Icy, you know, able to pick up those kills.
No, he is definitely there to connect with it every single time here. So, going forward here into round number 6 here, we're going to be going into 20-second respawns. So, Team EnVyUs is losing that round. So we're going to see what they may want to put down here going forth it, which we'll find out soon. But Fran is very focused. Very, very focused. Coach is looking nice back there. Clerky, nice T-shirt. Ryan getting those timers down packed here. And now we're going to be looking at the overhead map here. And we've seen Team EnVyUs, they're going to put nades down mid-map here. So we're going to see what they can do, but majority of the focus is down here on the workshop side of the map. And so here we go. We're going to be breaking this down. Embar being snuck out of there by Icy. Red Icy is going to actually come through as well here. So they managed to escape. So Team EnVyUs is going to have to back up. This is going to be a 20-second respawn round. And you have incense on the map as well. Nades will get picked up mid-map. Actually, it seems like eUnited has control over all. Wow.
Oh, I told you he was good.
Yo, his hand was like the only thing showing.
I told you he was good. I feel like when I told you he was good, you didn't quite believe me when I said he thinks he's the best in the game. And right now, he's kind of proving it. I ain't gonna lie, he's hitting some good shots, and eUnited won that last round. Now looking to potentially take away this one as well. It's a big one, going up 4-2. Or down 4-2, I should say, as opposed to 5-1. You do not want to give Envy too much more momentum because they're already kind of laughing and smiling away. It's kind of demoralizing from an eUnited standpoint when you look across the main stage and you see your opponents just smiling.
No, it really is, though. Like,
you're like, well, crap.
That's why you just have to focus on yourself sometime. But I am kind of disappointed here with eUnited. They had NCN's frag grenades.
That's your teammate. That's your teammate.
But if he
said you wanted to see him collateral damage earlier on this time. He's like, Demo, you better move, man.
Yeah.
Like, move your ass out of the way.
Yo, and Icy would be the one to say is, why you get in my way? He'd be that guy.
Kills coming in, though. That's 4 down for eUnited. Trip cap domination now set for Team EnVyUs. Excels, the only man in the position to stop it. Can he crawl into time? No, he can't.
eUnited had control over NCNs, frag grenades, M-bar. They broke ice with M-bar, and they were still not able to get a trip cap.
On a 20-second
On a
respawn
20-second respawn round. That's a bad thing. That's a no-no.
That's a no-no.
That's a no-no. You can't win this event if you can't come out with that round.
That was a tough one to take.
No, it really is. Like, you have to be patient, take your time here, and make sure you finish off the rest of those kills, especially when Icy is picking people off.
Well, going into the second half now, of course, our hills flipped. We have our mid-neutral hill down at the bottom workshop. We had a little bit of insight as to how this one is going to play out. Obviously, the M-bar being dropped down there. We saw a little bit of a scrap. Maybe not as many resources as we see right now, but Praise, he shuts down Demo. And I feel like this is a flat eUnited squad. I'm going to be honest, right now, at least in this matchup, I feel like there isn't that explosive element. You know, Dispenser, he has to make big plays for a squad in map number 1, and they still ended up losing that. He gets a double kill there, but Solars and Fran, they just kind of come in late and just run straight through him.
Solars have been going big recently. Like, he's taking his gameplay to another level for the squad.
Yep.
And, you know, what can you expect from him? He used to be Optic Gaming's main 5th, you know? He used to be the main person on this team. And
he must really want to be up to gaming. When you think about it.
Oh, 100%. 100%. It's like he knows how that whole squad play. He played with them for years, you know? He's not scared of anybody on that team.
Toy Soldier now on your screens as Envy have locked in E and F hill control. 2-1 advantage, building themselves a lead as well, over 10 points as it stands. Of course, one more round would put them at match point. Demo forced to just scurry away. And may actually have to head back to that D hill. Ribs is there, he's put pressure on it. E hill is being capped by eUnited, so Demo can play that maybe a little slower than normal. And the E hill fully secured. D should be secured as well. Excels, is he thinking about maybe pushing that F hill now?
I think he is. He's trying to be sneaky. He's trying to definitely eye it out.
Though. Yeah, he has to back away. He's going straight to the franchise.
Yeah, he was getting pinched, and he went down. His teammate is thinking about reviving him, but franchise, he has other plans for that. Him and Solars are going to push down mid-map, and they're going to start to make their way towards the E-hill and play for this domination, and franchise picked the kill top barn.
Icy's looking for him, but Fran's still alive right now. Dispenser is going to be there as well. Basically a 2v2 down at this bottom E side. So he could come off spawn. Dispenser needs to be careful. He doesn't get caught with his pants down, and that's exactly what happens. Fran cleans him up now. Fran trying to spring into life here. The team support is there. They can pinch and collapse on the E-hill. The smoke grenade comes through. Fran, is he going to get stunned? Not going to be able to stay on the E-hill for very long. I believe a couple of players are actually down inside the hill, and it's just disastrous for Team Envy. Or sorry, for Team United. Envy just cruise straight through. There could be a potential trip
Fran picking up
right
doubles and triples and franchise. We spoke so highly about him earlier, taking his gameplay to another level on the squad, and it was exactly what the doctor ordered for this EnVyUs team.
United really struggling to get things going here against Team EnVyUs. They're responding fantastically. Dispenser, is he going to be able to find the pick? Dancing around with Ribs, but Ribs just wasting time. If nothing else, he cleans up the kill. And with the F, that would be enough. They don't need 2 hills, but they're going to push over towards the D hill anyway, just because why not? And with that, EnVyUs find themselves 6-1 up here in map number 2. And more importantly, they find themselves at match point. This, of course, a spot to go into the winners bracket final tomorrow to play against the Green Wall themselves, Optic Gaming.
Whew. See another classic matchup. Team EnVyUs versus Optic is what it's looking like right now.
Yep.
The matchup we know all too well.
A miracle if eUnited was able to claw back into this, but we've seen miracles happen with this eUnited squad. Maybe not necessarily this squad, but eUnited. Of course, still trying to maybe gel, get things going a little bit, but for Envy, I feel like this has been cruise control. You look over at the Envy side of the main stage, and they're just chilling.
That is very true. Like, they had all the confidence, and like we said before, they had all the confidence in coming this match. All right, so this is going to be a 12-second respawn round here, folks, and we are going to see what kind of pops off here. Big fight. We saw Praise come up clutch last time. Let's see what happened here.
Once again, tries to get those intro kills. Does find the pick on Ribs. I see that to help out. He finds Solars as well, but Toy's still there. being a nuisance, and because of that, Demo can't actually cap the E-Hill. He's trying to flank Toy, but Toy just so aware of what's going on, doesn't allow that to happen at all. Tries to find the angle as well. The E-Hill still going to be neutral. Toy waiting for some team support. In goes Praise. Now they try and force a 2v2. Dispenser and Demo forced away from the E-Hill. Toy needs to be careful here. He is being chased. It's going to be Demo versus Toy. Peek-a-boo.
Toy wasn't having none of that. And then here comes the team fire with Toy. That's 4 down.
That's just wonderful play coming in from Team EnVyUs. However, it is a low respawn.
Oh, and that's all she... Whoa, that's all she wrote.
Maybe.
100%.
Potentially. 5 seconds. They are running desperately towards the hill. Are they going to be able to break it? Doesn't look like it. Team EnVyUs just destroyed eUnited in map number 2. And you see Toy getting up big high fives from the EnVy guys. Very, very well deserved indeed. They progress through now to the winners bracket final against Optic Gaming tomorrow morning. Of course, not over it for eUnited. They will go down into that losers bracket.
That was a bloodbath. I think.
Do you see anything really